Welcome to this meditation. Consistent profitability is this sort of elusive thing in trading. We know that it's entirely possible and likely, mathematically and statistically, if we can focus on playing the numbers game. But doing it is not easy. And it's not easy because of our own behavioral inconsistencies. It's not easy because we're not approaching trading with the right frame of mind. We don't fully trust our proven system or strategy. We let ourselves get influenced by others' opinions. We get fearful or greedy at the wrong time with the wrong trade. We try too hard not to lose. We try too hard to get rich fast. We cling to opinions. And all of that derail our performance. So what is helpful in trying to be more consistent is to create some stability in the mind so that we're able to do what we have to do without getting caught up in this whirlwind of impulsive emotional energy that detracts our end results. Mindfulness, the factor of mindfulness, has the power to balance the mind. Because what mindfulness does is that it teaches us that it's not really what's happening within and without that's important. Rather, it's our relationship to what's happening. It's not what's happening within and without that's important. It's our relationship to what's happening. If you can open your heart and mind to see and understand this, then you're that much closer to consistency. So let's practice together. Whether you're seated or lying down, just make yourself comfortable. But not too comfortable so that you end up sleeping. Comfortable enough so you're not in pain or discomfort. A stable posture. Then close your eyes. This meditation is in 3 parts. And in the first part, we'll aim at sharpening our powers of concentration. And this will ready the mind for the second and third part of this practice. So, gently begin by placing your attention on your breath. Feel the air move in and out of the nostrils. And while you do so, let your breath be uncontrolled. Let it flow naturally. In and out. Notice the quality of the air. Is it cold? Is it warm? Notice the sensations in and on your skin as the air caresses the insides of your nose. Are there pulsating sensations, tingling sensations, throbbing sensations? Simply notice. Cover your breathing with your awareness. If some thought, some bodily sensation, maybe even some sounds in a room carry your attention away or attempt to carry it away, as soon as you notice, apply some gentle effort and keep your attention steady on the breath. So, for instance, if you suddenly realize, oh, I'm lost in thought, as you realize that, no matter what you were thinking about, no matter how interesting it was, you control your attention and you bring it back to breathing with steadiness, with kindness, without an ounce of frustration. We're not trying to control thoughts or emotions here, only the attention. You're directing your attention back to the object of focus, and you're doing so with vigilance. This is not meant to be easy. It's a training of the mind. You're training your mind to be consistent. Again, if you're lost in distractions, immediately redirect your attention back to breathing. No matter how enticing the thought or the object of distraction is. This is what consistency is. And right now, you're training your mind to have that same presence and intensity of focus in your life when the stakes are higher. In trading, for example. Thoughts will naturally arise, distraction will naturally arise. It's completely normal. Try not to generate frustration or disappointment with yourself. Just gently, softly let go. And bring your attention back to breathing. The key to deepening your concentration in this single pointed meditative practice is to affirm and reaffirm your object of focus moment after moment after moment in a continuous flow of attention. If you're lost, snap out of it. Come back to breathing. Relax the cognitive mind. Okay, so at this point, we'll move to the second part of this practice. And here we'll take a few minutes to just be, without an agenda. Our sharpened concentration will facilitate this. So open your awareness to all sense doors. Imagine you're in a theater 20 rows back, and you're watching on stage what is predominantly arising. Let your attention go wherever it wants to go. Sounds, sensations, thoughts. You're just there watching the show. As you do that, maybe notice how not everything in your experience is blissful, virtuous, or even easeful. There could be pain in your body, boredom in your mind, agitation. Can you stay with whatever is arising for you with an attitude of acceptance? Can you surrender that part of you that wants to control, that wants to hold on, that resists or fights unfolding experience? Can you let what's arising move freely through the spaciousness of awareness? Remember what I said earlier. It's not what's happening that's important. It's our relationship to what's happening. How we choose to experience what's arising for us. And what we do in spite of it. In being mindful, you are changing your relationship to experience so that nothing within and without can disturb your stability. Because that stability is strong, it's refined, it's cultivated. And so you're in a better place to make clear and rational decisions in and out of the markets. If thinking becomes dominant, hold the thought, but move out of the content. And notice how much weight is given to that thought. Notice how this observing quality in your mind is not entangled or disturbed by anything. It simply notices. Notice the ease. Notice the clarity that's inherently there. Mindfulness helps you cultivate space so that you're not so much caught up in blind emotional reactivity. As we arrive towards the end of this meditation, there's a last part to this practice, and it involves affirming what you want out of trading. So repeat after me. I am a consistently profitable trader, and I act like a consistently profitable trader. I trust my plan, not my emotions. Short-term losing trades don't affect me on an emotional level, even when they come in streaks. I focus on the numbers game. Therefore, I ignore the money and I focus on trading well. Open your eyes. Consistency is always a work in progress, so feel free to return to this meditation whenever there's a need for it. Thank you so much for meditating with me today. I hope this was helpful. Bye now.